Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is Carlos Chalico. I am the president of ALPFA Toronto, and I have to say the founder of ALPFA Canada. And I am very proud on saying that ALPFA has now grown since 2022 to 4 different chapters. We have a chapter in Toronto, another one in Montreal, another one in Calgary, and one more in Vancouver. And ALPFA, just for you, if you don't know what ALPFA is, that stands for Association of Latin Professionals for America. It's a not-for-profit association that was founded more than 50 years ago in 1972 in Los Angeles, and it has expanded all across the United States. It is focused on helping Latin professionals, Latin entrepreneurs, and Latin university students have access to the opportunities they are looking for. I discovered ALPFA in 2019, and I loved what they were doing in the States, and I said we need to do something similar to this in Canada, and that's how we brought the idea to Canada. You may remember that 2019 was a year when we started dealing with COVID, so because of that, the idea went into a drawer for quite some time, and that's why we needed to wait until 2022 to trigger all of these. So we have been working with that and just expanding what ALPFA is doing in the States. And as we are doing that, we have just discovered wonderful organizations that are doing very interesting things just to help the world be a better place. And that's how we discovered Catalyste Plus. I think I became able to describe what Catalyste Plus is. So I will take the first stab on that. But I will then let Jennifer, who is one of the leaders within Catalyste Plus, properly explain that. So when I discovered Catalyste Plus, I found that this is an organization that is focused on identifying people in need around the world, different needs, different types of things. And what they do is that they bring Canadian volunteers to help people in those other countries resolve the challenges they are dealing with. So let's think, for example, of a school in an African country or a Latin American country that needs to have a computer network installed, and they need to have the support of someone with experience in that matter. Well, they can come to Catalyste Plus, and Catalyste Plus can go to the network of volunteers they have so that they can have people with the proper skills and experience that can be sent to this Latin American or African country that I was using as an example to help them resolve on-site this challenge. So when we understood that, we said, well, that is really, really, really cool. And I think it will be amazing if we can find a way to have Latin Canadians, members of ALPFA, becoming volunteers for Catalyste Plus as well, so that at some point they can be assigned to help people in other countries resolve the challenges they are facing. So Jennifer, that's what I understood about Catalyste Plus. So with the experience you have, if you can just share with people, what is it that Catalyste Plus does, just to confirm if I understood it right or not. And if you can please briefly, of course, start with an introduction and then say why you think that is relevant and interesting to work with ALPFA.
Yeah, no, you did a great job explaining it. But just so everyone knows, I'm Jennifer Rovet, the recruitment manager at Catalyste Plus, and my job is to help bring in volunteers into the organization and get the skills and that we need on our roster, and also language that we need. And so Catalyste Plus has been around for almost 60 years. Next year is going to be our 60th anniversary. And we are a not-for-profit organization, but we're an international economic development organization. And we recruit senior level volunteers, Canadian volunteers, to help and assist our partners with whatever they need, whatever their business need is, in order for them to become more prosperous and to learn their skills. So our volunteers go to the different countries that we work in. Just to name a few, we work in Central and South America, Africa, and Asia, and across Canada as well with Indigenous communities. And our volunteers work with our partners to share their skills and experience with anything that our partners need. So we do a lot of work in governance, anything to do with business, like business development, business analysis, strategic planning, anything with marketing, finance, human resources, operations, and it's such a wonderful connection that our volunteers have with our partners, because they get the opportunity to live and work in a different country for a short period of time, and our partners just benefit tremendously from the expertise that our volunteers are able to give to them.
I will ask the people listening to this, isn't that exciting? I think it is really cool. I mean, the possibility of using your own skills and your own experience to help others succeed and be prosperous. And as I said before, just help the world be a better place. I think that's amazing. And Jennifer, let me ask you something. As you were describing the organization and what is it that you do and the type of entity that you are, I understand that when people needs to travel to another location within Canada or outside of the country to help your partners, through government funding, you cover the expenses for that. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. We are funded by mostly Global Affairs Canada. And we cover all expenses. So flights, accommodations, meals, transportation. Yeah, and lots of other little expenses we cover too. So there should be no cost to the volunteer.
That's amazing. And as I understand, as you explained before, and that's what makes sense, you will be assigning volunteers to projects that are aligned with the experience they have. That's the intention. And this can be in the different locations where you have different partners. I think that's amazing. And as I said before, when we discovered Catalyste Plus, we said, I think it's a no-brainer to find a way to have ALPFA members becoming volunteers for Catalyste Plus. And that's why we ended up making an agreement with Catalyste Plus. So something we will be doing in ALPFA is that we will start talking more about Catalyste Plus because, again, we think that it is a great opportunity to have an organization as mature as Catalyste Plus, giving this opportunity to people that is just interested in helping others. And just so you are not curious about that, for the people that is just paying attention to this video, you can see a third face, and that's José Carlos Vargas Medina, or Joseca, that's how we call him. Joseca is a volunteer for ALPFA Toronto, and he's helping us with alliances and many more things. He's phenomenal. And he is the one that has helped us build this bridge between ALPFA Toronto and Catalyste Plus. Joseca, I will just give you some time to say something else. Is there anything else that we are missing or anything that you want to share with the people watching this video just to encourage them to explore this possibility? What do you have to say?
No, so thank you so much, Carlos. This is a great opportunity for us. Maybe we was talking about this partnership with Jennifer, with you, about that incredible opportunity that we have to create real impact in our community and other community. But for your question, I suppose that Jennifer can respond, because Jennifer, if I ask you, for example, what is the major value that you find in this partnership for us, for ALPFA and Catalyste, what do you say?
Well, I think the tremendous value for ALPFA is giving your members the opportunity to volunteer and give back, and especially give back to perhaps their own country where they came from, to really make a difference back home, if you will. And for us, it's just having that expertise that we need on the roster. So I should mention that we have this brand new program that we just launched called Ignite, and it's in 15 countries across Central and South America. So this is why this partnership is so great for us, because we're really looking for more Spanish-speaking professionals to add to our roster. So this just seemed like the perfect fit for us, because you have this great big membership of people from across Canada who are, from these different countries that we are going to be working in Latin America and South America. And it's just such a great connection and a great partnership for us, because, we need your members to fulfill and work with our partners. And this is just such a great opportunity for your members to experience something probably totally different than they've ever done before. And just having that opportunity to give back, that's so important for so many people.
Yeah, thank you. And I definitely support that, Jennifer. I think it's a fantastic opportunity, and I will be definitely one of the first ones in getting enrolled to be a volunteer for this. You will see that, because I want others to follow our lead. So I will start closing the video, but before doing that, I just want to ask the two of you. First, you, Joseca, is there anything else you want to add before we say goodbye?
No. It's enough for me.
Perfect. Jennifer, anything else you want to add?
No, I'm really excited for this partnership. I can't tell you how thrilled I am that we were able to connect and get this going. And I'm really excited to get some of your members on our roster.
Thank you. And we will definitely be pushing for that as well. I want to close by inviting all of the ALPFA members. You know that I am based in Toronto, but as I said before, ALPFA has 4 different chapters in Canada, Toronto, Montreal, Calgary, and Vancouver. And we want to extend these to all the members of ALPFA all across the country. So something that you will see as an ALPFA member under the description of this video, depending on the platform that you're using to watch this, depending on where we make this available, we will include a link that will take you to wherever you need to go in order to complete registration. We will be using the different channels within ALPFA to start talking more about Catalyste Plus and to start inviting people. I would love to find shortly a way to deliver some sort of a testimonial or the first ALPFA member that finally was assigned as a volunteer to resolve some of the challenges of the partners that Catalyste Plus has around the world, just to help them with something. I would love to hear that. But while that happens, the invitation for all the ALPFA members is to come and join Catalyste Plus. It's a fantastic initiative. And as I said before, we are all convinced that it's a way to help the world be a better place. So if you can do that, we will always be appreciative of that. And with that, I just want to say, Joseca, Jennifer, to the two of you, thank you so much for making this happen. And I hope to see you soon again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.